Welcome to High Vibration. And we have with us Luci McMonigal, who empowers women to increase their income with abundance breakthrough coaching. Good thing to do. And I'm going to start it off by sharing high vibration for me. And the highest vibration I know is I am. The very fact that you exist. I am is the most powerful words in existence, and it reminds us of the cause of all things. There's something that beats our hearts, circulates our blood, heals our cuts, enables us to think, talk, move, and actually do everything, and that is the greatest thing there is. That is the true I am. And that is the most exciting thing because that's who we are at the deepest level of our being. Now, most of humanity has forgotten their core essence. And this is a great, exciting time of awakening when people can awaken that they are so much more than they think we are. The I am should be very, very carefully approached. Your thoughts should be high level. Your feelings should be very high level because we're in control. Now, we have a lot of unconsciousness from past actions that need to be erased, eliminated, and focus on the good, focus on the love, focus on the oneness, focus on the truth of who we are that sets us free. So I could go on and on and on and on and on, yet nevertheless, that simplicity is what I wish to share, what gets me high, what is the most valuable thing I can share. And my vision is for everyone to wake up. I know that's an eventuality to their magnificence because everyone has a gift. Everyone is valuable. Everyone really is the I am presence. And so I see that truth, I see that light in them, I see that love in them, I see that perfection in them. And since we are all one in the truth, that is the greatest gift that I can give to anyone. So with that very brief introduction, and yet I think it's very powerful because it unleashes unlimited potential. So with that, Luci, I'm going to pass the baton over to you and let you speak about high vibration for you. What delights you? What excites you?
Thank you so kindly, Michael. I am so incredibly excited to be on High Vibrations, and I'm so excited that you and I both have the I am that I am. I completely believe in I am that I am. And, for the past, I used to have lower vibrations. I used to have lower thoughts and lower feelings. And I discovered throughout my years of analysis and trying to figure out what is the I am that I am, aside from the feeling, the emotion. And I discovered that when we are conscious, when we are holding the higher vibrations, we can become aware of our conscious languaging. Because when you just use regular language that is normally taught to us, we're not aware that some of the words are really low vibration. And people will say, I want. And when you use the word I want, you're affirming to the I am that I am that you are without, you are in deficit of what this is. And so it perpetuates going forward on, I'm creating the lack of by using low vibrational words, by using the actual literal meaning of a word. And when you look at that, then you can start choosing to raise your vibration by raising your thoughts, because first there's thoughts, then there's the word, and then there's action. And when you raise your thoughts by figuring out what's a positive thought, what's a negative thought, what's a happy thought, what's a sad thought, then your thoughts directly relate to how you feel, because you can't feel and have thoughts at the same time. You have to have thoughts before you can have a feeling. And that's a part of the I am that I am. It's really, really tricky. Just like you said, you have to be careful about using the I am that I am, because we're not aware of how we get tricked into the lower vibrations, since it's the predominant feeling here on Earth at this current time. So I actually devised a way that you can start discovering what's going on in your mind, what's going on in the layers behind like you have your everyday thoughts that are right here that you're aware of, but what's going on with the thoughts back here in your subconscious, which is where the reality's going. And that's where the breakthrough coaching comes into, is, what's your predominant thoughts on a conscious level. And then once you can start removing the negative ones and bringing up your vibration and allowing yourself to be more abundant and having a positive feeling and having a higher vibration, then you can start finding out what's going on back here. Mm-hmm. What are you doing back here? What was programmed when you were a child? Mm. And then being able to pluck those out that are no longer congruent to what you choose to be, have, and do.
Do you want to say anything more about how you discover what is in the subconscious, how you get there?
Absolutely. The way that I actually started doing it was I took a piece of paper, and it was an index card. Can you see that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I took an index card, and then I put positive, negative, happy, and sad. And so for the first week, all I did was I would use a little tally marks, and I would just track what's going on in my mind and what's up there. And, without beating myself up, which is really, really hard to do when you have more negative than positive when you first start doing this. And then, looking at that, it's like, what is possible for me? And what will it take for me to shift having more negative or more sad over to more positive and more happy? And so, after the first week of just tracking it, monitoring it, figuring out what's in there, then the second week, what I would do is I would stop a negative thought in the mid-sentence as quickly as I could. And I would use right here, right between the bridge of the eyebrows, and I just gently tap this, and that's my eject button. So I would eject it out. I would say cancel, clear, delete, or eject, or get out of my head. Mm-hmm. And, then after I did that for a week and I was removing negative thoughts, the third week I started still doing the eject, but then I would replace it with a higher vibration. Mm-hmm. And eventually, once you get used to doing this new habit, then you mostly have higher vibrational words because you're reprogramming, you're rewiring your mind.
Mm-hmm. Is there, was this all your own creation, or was there any book or people that were inspirational to do that?
There was many books and people that were inspirational doing this. I'm pretty smart, but I'm not quite the genius like that. I worked with, some of the books that I worked with was Florence Shovelshin and Your Word is Your Wand.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with The Science of the Mind and Ernest Holmes, and I also started going to a spiritualist church, which focuses on what the natural laws are.
Mm-hmm.
So in addition to that, I joined the Inner Peace Foundation, and I was participating in all of their classes. So I had mentors, I had teachers, and I had books that were helping me discover that my words, my thoughts really do make an impact on my world.
Mm-hmm.
And when I grew up in an abusive family to start with. And so I had some of those issues going on. And, but I also grew up in extreme poverty. And it was very difficult for my mom to support me and my sister and the little bit that she had. So I had a prosperity lack at the time. I had lots of poverty, and I had not realized that I was actually perpetuating sabotage in myself. I wasn't able to see the opportunities that were right there in front of me because I had these mental filters on me where it was like negativity. And so every choice I made was a reflection of what was going on in my mind, what thoughts were going on in my mind. And so I couldn't see anything beyond that at the time until these mentors, these teachers, and these people started teaching me that I am that I am. They started teaching me that love is one of the highest vibrations you could have. And love was not something that was even on my barometer. I knew what human love was, which was betrayal, deception, violence, spankings, which wasn't really love. So I started understanding that there's so much more. There's so much that I could be, do, and have. And so I became a doer. I went into the masculine and I started massively doing it. Hulk smashing all of the, what's in my head, and I'm going to get it out of there, and I'm going to become successful. And I did. I really did. I became very, very successful. I became wealthy. I managed to manifest a lot of wealth. But my health took the hit when I manifested, when I was doing. And now I understand that the true essence of being able to create abundance, and abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. I focus on creating wealthy women, wealth of family, wealth of love, wealth of self-respect, wealth of honor. Wealth is more than just cash. Although we all do love cash because it's currently the accepted system of exchange right now. If we were doing salt, or if we were doing grains, or if we were doing gold, then we would love those because those would be the accepted standard of exchange. Mm-hmm. So that helped me go into being, I am that I am, to having, and then I do, from the state of being. And that is one of the deepest secrets of the high vibration, is to be, I am that I am, to have, to do. And I repeated that twice. That was not a glitch, because it's really, really important that in order to manifest and create wealth and abundance and, good relationships and happiness and support, you need to be.
Absolutely.
A high vibration. And when you are being, that's when you become magnetic to having. And then from the state of having, then you can do. So you actually enter your genius zone, which is the least amount of effort for the greatest amount of reward. Instead of being in your excellent zone, where you're more masculine and you're doing, so you can have, and eventually when you retire, you can be, if your health does not give up before then.
Yeah. So you have the realm of experience and a wonderful demonstration for people, because you came from not knowing this, learned it, and are a demonstration of it. I know all those books, and for me lately, the greatest book that I have ever come across, and it's got me entrenched, is the I Am Discourses by Saint Germain. Are you familiar with that?
You mentioned them at once, and I am familiar with them through you, but I haven't actually seen them or found them as of yet. But they are, Saint Germain is incredible, and I have heard about his reputation.
You can find the books, the PDFs for free online. So I highly recommend that you check them out, because who would you listen to best other than someone who has done the work? Now,
that's true.
Saint Germain is bringing forth the ascended masters who have graduated from the Earth School. They are the light. They are the light, the truth, and the way. Just as we are in our I amness, but however we haven't cleared completely, probably most of us, the ego, which is edging God out. And you say you picked up a lot of stuff from the past. Well, we actually pick up 6 generations from the past. It's all in the DNA. It's all, oh my God, the conditioning is tremendous to get us to forget who we really are. So I highly love those books, the I Am Discourses, because they come from a place of absolute perfection, inviting us to return to absolute perfection. And you have to be so grateful to, that you're on that journey. Everyone will make it, but they can put it off for as long as they like. It's a free will zone we live in.
Yes.
And we have to understand every moment is precious. Every moment is a choice. We're either choosing to advance upon the I am and be the I am, or we're forgetting, or as Bob Dylan said, you're either busy being born or you're busy dying. busy dying. So got to feel grateful and thankful, and the fact that we get together and share this is a vibrational upsurge for humanity, whether they hearing this or not hearing this, because we are one, the vibration goes out, and I pray and offer it up to the I Am that it will touch whoever and whatever needs to be touched, so that that great process of awakening to the magnificence that everyone is can happen. I'd like to close with allowing you to tell people where they can connect with you. So if they wish to understand and learn and participate in what you do, they can.
Fabulous. Thank you, Michael. It is such an honor to be on High Vibrations. People can reach me at my website, which is lucimcmonagle.com. And I'll spell that for you just in case, because my name is a little unique. It's LuciMonagle.com. And I also have a fabulous free gift for you and for all of the participants on my homepage. So please visit me at lucimcmonagle.com, and really let's raise your vibration. Let's bring abundance, wealth, and happiness into your life. And also, I would like to ensure that people understand that I also work with energetics, and I am in the process of creating beautiful blessings for individuals who decide to work with me, and I do work on clearing generational stuff that's in the DNA.
Thank you, Luci. You're a delight and a blessing to have, and I thank you for being on. And when you do get a chance to check out the I Am discourses, connect with me and let me know what your take on it is. Okay?
Absolutely, I will do that.
Okay. Blessings and thank you. And I know you will continue on this great journey. And so see you on the inner, and then we'll see you on the outer. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.